Ламповуд в привет.
You want a punch?
Agnes is a pretty and sensible girl.
Yes, that too, but the longer we wait, the more the
Hey,
guests...
if you rub me with a stick and burst into flames.
I'm so thirsty. I can pick and choose from it.
What are you doing here? I hope you don't get into another brawl like you did at my place.
First of all, I didn't start it. And secondly, who'd you take me for? I know how to behave at a wedding.
I hope so. I'll tell Lord Samin to watch out for you.
Why isn't Lord von Berghoff here yet? Where is he?
It's hard to say. A few days ago, he and his retinue rode out. But don't worry. We'll wait with the ceremony until he arrives. He promised to grace my daughter's wedding with his presence. And it will be such a feast. He's a powerful man. But he wouldn't miss it, would he?
I'd like a game of dice after all.
Wonderful. We can get started right away. Look what I've got.
A gold badge?
That's right, and it can be yours.
All I have to do is beat you at dice. So what are we waiting for?
Easy, youngster. It's not that simple. You have to earn that chance. That means first winning against Radovan the blacksmith.
I understand. So what are the rules?
It's no big deal. You're not betting any money. If you win, you get a tin badge from each of them. And if you lose, you drink.
How many times can I challenge them?
As many times as you want.
I really like that.
Of course, you might regret it in the morning.
Nah, to hell with that, bailiff.
A person makes his own luck.
All right, I'll see you soon. In the meantime, you can polish that badge up nicely for me.
Someone's feeling lucky.
Так, сейчас сек. Сейчас. А чё, куда голос попал? Куда-то голос пропал. Сука. Так. Сейчас перезагрузимся. Это прикол. Но пытаюсь из этой свадьбы вылезти. У меня голоса пропали. Перезапустила, поэтому.
Come on, older.
О, появились.
Or your bride will leave you at the altar.
First, the ceremony would actually have to start.
Там некоторые проспроси. А, ну тогда хорошо. А, тут задания ебанутые какие-то.
So, what about your potion?
Henry, you won't believe it, but it works.
Мечников есть кости поиграем. Ну да, я кости тоже пытаюсь.
I'm glad.
Only these side effects have to be ironed out.
What side effects?
The people around me are staggering a bit. That's nothing I can't handle.
Придурочный, блядь. Стоит, жрет. Так, там у нас... Сейчас нужно... А, ну вот. А, нет. Где?
Aye, true enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church.
It's ages till some places like that. And they don't collect tithes before then.
You're right. I promised my son last moment. So, you got any ideas?
Well, if I did, I wouldn't leave it till the last moment.
Где на мечах дерутся? Понять бы. Наверху. Блин, я куда-то ходила. И там вот дрались как раз. Я забыла, где это. А, вон.
Leave me be.
You're being a pain again.
Clear off.
Why should...
Didn't you want...
God bless. What would you like?
Привет, спасибо.
I'd like to challenge you at dice, Chamberlain.
Ah, yes, damn it. The bailiff's tournament. If I'd known I'd have to play every villager, I never would have signed up for it.
So, should we play?
Oh, all right. I just hope you know how to play. I'm not going to teach you.
Ух.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Давай, помогайте. Записать, продолжить? Разве? А сейчас что? Он как будто ничего не дает. А, подожди. Что делаем? Вот эту? Эту выбранную оставить?
These ones here.
Угу.
Damn! What's this?
У него неудача. Класс. Так, ну чё? Однёрки? Записать и продолжить? Теперь. М-м. Это 50. Эту выделять? $1300, блядь.
If I know my luck, things will start going sour now. Here. Ha!
Блядь.
Lost. And if I'm not mistaken, you have to drink now.
Сама поиграю,
Don't
спасибо.
worry. I know the rules. I'd like to challenge...
Once wasn't...
Можешь их не использовать, нахуй.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones. Like this. Damn it. They're yours, lad.
Записать и продолжить? Записать и продолжить? Это 1100 будет. Записать и передать? Останется 100 мне. Если он сейчас не нахуярит.
These ones here. Here. Damn! What's this?
Ведь он так орёт, меня пугает вечно. Так, сейчас что там 100 дает? Единичка, да? Одна. Ну все, заебись. Записать, продолжить? Все, козел. Пошел ты в жопу. Ебой. Так чё?
You must have a...
Here's your badge. Run along now. I've wasted quite
А,
enough
должна
time
быть
with
типа
you.
либо чуть больше, либо такая же, да? Ну ладно. Слышь, иди сюда.
Wait a while.
Yes, that too. But the longer we wait, the more the guests eat and drink.
Don't you worry about...
Так, сейчас я кое-что сделаю. А мне покоя не дают, блядь. Угу. Сейчас. Мне написали вексельный и анимация. Я пишу, блядь, анимация не так быстро делается. Убейте меня, блядь. О, может, ты этим займешься?
Чем?
Анимацией. Я тебе сейчас лого скину, попробуй как-то его анимировать, просто через нейронку пропустить. Сможешь? Ну ты, блядь, не по моей части просто. Вот. Ну я не знаю тоже, как бы.
We've arranged everything, and we were happy to do it. She won't even have a chance to enjoy the wedding.
You seem like a reasonably
Where are you going with this?
well. I reckon if you share them,
I'm glad you know. Are you interested?
that's a.
Так, подожди, это кто на Q вообще? А, выпивка. Да ебать. Чем мне выпивка? Или чё, или надо где-то там спиздить? Не считается.
Do we really have to wait for longer?
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Ah. Well, that's something else. Gava! You just made my day. Who are you anyway?
My name is Henry.
I'm Yurko. And these are my merry lads. Come and sit with us, Henry. Don't be shy. Let's have a swig. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too.
Hey, boy, have you seen her?
What? Who?
Kvyetta, of course. I mean Miss Kvyetta of Kolin, naturally.
I thought she was with you.
She was. We were enjoying ourselves, dancing. And now she's disappeared. Go and find her. Miller Crazel put you in charge of her. I mean, to make sure she's safe.
I'm sure it's nothing serious. When did you lose her?
I didn't lose her. Our throats were dry from all the dancing, so she asked me to get her a drink. And when I came back with a cup, she was gone.
Couldn't she just be chatting with someone here?
Hardly. I've been looking for her the whole time, and she's nowhere to be found.
You noticed anything suspicious?
What do you mean?
If anyone's been hanging around her. After all, Miss Kvyetta is a handsome woman.
Now you're onto it. There was someone hanging around her. A dirty scoundrel. Nasty. With a face so cheeky you'd like to slap it at first sight.
And what did this scoundrel look like?
Like a cheeky bastard who could do with an icy bath and a few lashes of the cane.
I meant, how will I recognize him?
I see. He was dressed in yellow.
Why did he look so suspicious?
The way he acted. Haughty. As if he had blue blood and shat pure gold. I have a nose for that.
Oh? For golden shit?
For young curs who think they're the smartest in the whole world.
When did you lose her?
I didn't. A throat, and when
Couldn't she just...
hard.
I'll have to look for him around here. Maybe he'll know where to find Kvyetta.
There are a few people who hold a grudge against me and are trying to harm me. I'm sure he told Kvyetta some tall tales to get her away from me. Wouldn't be the first time. Whatever he tells you, don't believe a word he says. It's just gossip. You understand?
All right. I'll bear that in mind. Let's play dice.
For a badge?
That's right.
Shall we drink to that?
No. I prefer to play with a clear head.
You're a barrel of laughs, eh?
Як?
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end. Who would have thought it?
What would I do
Drop
in a
by
town
and
full of
see
money?
him sometime then.
What are you doing here
He's
all
an old
alone?
man. He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more. Well, if I happen to pass his way,
You know you can throw again, right?
I thought I'd never live to see the day.
aye well. We were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to that?
These ones here.
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Holbrook in a long time.
Aye, that'll
He
do.
used to be the talk of the whole village. Really? Since we saw it.
Curva! Bloody dice!
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end. Who'd have thought it?
What are you doing Drop by and see him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more. Well, if I happen to pass his way, though, why not?
It's good you made peace with the Shelleyites. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Aye, well. We were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
It'd be faster to play against a slug.
Should we drink to that? May the peace last.
There's no refusing the bailiff.
Yeah.
Good health. I haven't heard anything from Holbrook in a long time. Really? He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we saw it things out,
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
no change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow is...
Так. Мне сколько надо? 400.
I'm going to miss that old
1100.
fart in the end.
Три этих. Короче, у меня нету, блядь. Ладно, сейчас.
him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more. Well, if I happen to pass his way, though, why not?
It's good you made peace with the Shelleyites. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Aye, well. We were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to that? May the peace last.
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Holbrook in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
If I was you, I'd take it.
Still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
Так, это уже получается 650.
Glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest.
I'm going to miss that
750.
old fart in the end. Who'd have thought it?
Drop by and see him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more. Well,
Yeah.
if I happen to pass his way, though, why not?
Well, fuck me.
О, круто.
I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Aye, well. We were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to that? May the peace last.
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Holbrook in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Так, это 950, да?
And still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end. Who'd have
Ой,
thought?
блядь.
Drop by.
Wonderful.
Сука.
You get
Can't be helped. I want to try again.
another.
His temper on no more.
Чё ты заряженная кость
Happen to pass his way, though,
дает?
It's good you made peace with the Shelleyites. I thought I'd never live
Ладно, хуй с ним, давай.
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that,
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health.
Well,
I haven't heard
that
anything
is
from
the place I
Holbrook in a
have
long
not been.
time.
What would I do
He
in
used to
a
be the
town
talk of
full
the whole
mice?
village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
He's doing well, and I think he's glad.
That's still all right. It'd be worse if you already had 3 ones.
At the end. Who'd have thought it?
Drop by and see him
These
sometime.
ones here.
He's an old man. He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no
Damn it.
more.
They're yours, lad.
If I happen to pass his way, why not?
It's good you made peace with the Shellyamites. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Aye, well. We were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to that? May the peace last.
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Holbrook in a long time. What are you doing? He used to be the talk of the whole village.
Well,
Since we sorted
you're
things
not
out,
afraid of
not a
anything.
word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest.
А, почему я не могу? Вон.
That's all fine in the end. Who'd have thought it?
Drop by and see him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more.
These ones here.
Well, if I happen to pass his way, though, why not?
It's good you made peace.
Yeah.
I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Aye, well. We were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to that?
Well, now,
May
that
the
is one
peace
place I
last.
have not been.
There's no refusing the
What would I
bailiff.
do in a town
Good
full
health.
of mice?
I haven't heard anything from Holbrook in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end. Who'd have thought it?
Aha!
Да,
Down
блядь.
another one.
I want to try.
Ёбаный в рот.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no
We'll
more.
see whose side luck is on today.
To pass his way. Really? Why not?
It's good you made peace with the Shellyamites. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Aye, well. We were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that,
That
eh?
is one place I
Should we
have
drink
not
to that?
been. What would I
May the
do in a
peace
town
last.
full of mice?
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Holbrook in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary.
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
Change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end. Who'd have thought it?
Drop by and see him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more. Well, if I
Блядь.
happen to pass his way, though, why not?
It's good you made peace
That
with the
is one place
Shellyamites.
I have not
I
been.
thought I'd never live to
that'll
see
do.
the
A
day.
town full of mice.
Aye, well. We were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh?
What I'm hiding.
Should we drink to that? May the peace last.
The greatest
There's no refusing the bailiff.
These ones
Good health.
here.
I haven't heard anything from Holbrook in a long time.
Well, fuck
He
me.
used to be the talk of the whole village.
kind of prince
But
are
since we
you,
sorted
then?
things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest.
Да, блядь.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end. Who'd have thought it?
Drop by and see him sometime then. He's
Here.
an old man. He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
If I happen to pass his way,
Well,
though,
now, that is one
Why
place I
not?
have not been.
It's good you made peace
What would I
with the
do in a town
Shellyamites.
full of mice?
I thought I'd never live to see the day.
aye well. We were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to that? May the peace last.
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Oldham in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end.
Really?
Who'd have thought it?
Drop by and see him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Well, fuck me.
To vent his temper on no more. Well, if I happen to pass his way though,
What would I do in a
Why
town
not?
full of monks?
It's good you made peace with the Shelleyvites. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
well, we were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to that? May the
Так,
peace
6, 5, 4. Так, 6, 5, 4.
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Oldham in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
What kind of prince are
No
you?
change then, eh?
Doing well. I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest. Really?
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end. Who'd have thought it?
These ones
See him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper.
They're yours,
on no
lad.
more. Well,
What would I do in a
if
town
I
full
happen
of
to
monks?
pass his way though,
What are you doing here all
why
alone?
not?
It's good you made peace with the Shelleyvites. I thought I'd never live to
No
see
great
the day.
loss. It wasn't that good anyway.
We were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
Finally realised that, eh?
Here.
May the peace last.
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Oldham in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end. Who'd have thought it?
Drop by and see him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one.
Well, no.
Maybe he'd like to
That
have
is
a
one
chat.
place I have
Poor
a
fella ain't got no one to vent
What would I
his
do in a
temper on no
town full
more.
of monks?
Well, if I happen to pass his way though, why not?
It's good you made peace with the Shelleyvites.
I hope you're still
I want to try again.
again.
You realise that, eh? Should we drink to that?
Today's my lucky day.
No
I can
refusing the
feel it
bailiff.
in my
Good health.
bones.
I haven't heard anything from Oldham in a long time.
No, you actually
He used to be the
rescued.
talk of the whole village. Since we sorted things out, not a word.
What kind of prince
Don't
are
worry,
you,
he's
eh?
still old and still contrary. That lisping
In
geezer.
France.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end. Who'd have thought it?
Drop by and see him sometime then.
Well, now,
He's an old
that is
man.
one place I
He's got
have
no
a
one. Maybe he'd
What would I
like to
do
have a
in a
chat.
town full of
Poor
monks?
fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more. Well, if I happen to pass his way though, why not?
It's good you made peace with the Shelleyvites. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Well. We were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to
These
that?
ones here.
May the peace last.
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from
Yeah.
Oldham in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village.
My God! Oh, come on!
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest.
I'm going to miss that old fight in the end. Who would have thought it?
Well, now.
Блять. Надо было ход передать.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more.
The escort is
Well,
hiding.
if I've happened to pass his way, why not?
Greater shame
It's
is
good you
That's enough for me. Your turn.
I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Aye, well, we were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh?
It'd be faster to play against a slug.
Made the peace last.
There's no refusing the bailiff.
Лучше выиграть.
I haven't heard anything from him in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
Well, now.
No change then, eh?
These ones
Doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is late.
My God! Oh, come on!
Пожалуйста.
Drop by and see him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more. Well, if I've happened to pass his way, though,
Aren't those dice sad that you're just letting them sit there?
I thought I'd never live to see the day.
aye, well,
Aye,
we were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
Really? You finally
Well,
realised
fuck
that.
me.
Should we drink to that? May the peace last.
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Oldham in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad
Damn,
the meadow
that's a
issue is
great
late.
start.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end. Who'd have thought it?
Drop by and see him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one. Finally. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more. Well, if I've happened to pass his way, though, why not?
It's good you made peace with the jelly advice. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Aye, well, we were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh?
Блять.
Excellent!
Then down another one.
This really is the last. I want to try
Again?
Я хочу выиграть.
He used to be the talk of the whole village.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat
Don't
me.
worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is late.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end. Who'd have thought it?
Drop by and see him sometime.
It'd be faster to play against a slug.
He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more. Well, if I'm happy to pass his way, though, why not?
It's good you made peace with the jelly advice. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Aye, well, we were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
Well, now.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to
What
that?
would I do in a town
May
full
the
of
peace last. What are you doing?
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good
They're
health.
yours, lad.
I haven't heard anything from Oldham in a long time.
hiding from?
He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end. Who'd have thought it?
Drop by and see him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more. Really? Well, if I've happened to pass his way, though, why not?
It's good you made peace with the jelly advice. I thought I'd never
Давай.
live to see the day.
Aye, well, we were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to that? May the peace
Aren't
last.
those dice sad that you're just letting them sit there?
I haven't heard anything from Oldham in a long time. He
These
used to be talk of
ones
the whole village. But But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary.
Yeah.
That
What
lisping
prince
geezer.
are you, hey?
Finally.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow is yours.
Ha-ha! Then down another one.
This really is... I want to try...
Again.
Блять, как он достал.
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
Got no one to vent his temper on no more. Well, if I have happened to pass his way, though, why not?
It's good you made peace with the Jellyivites. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Aye, well, we were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh?
Да блять.
To that? Made the peace last.
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Oldham in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
These ones
Don't worry,
here.
he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is late.
Kurva! Bloody
Aha.
dice!
That's all right in the end. Who'd have thought it?
Drop by and see him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more. Well, if I have happened to pass his way, why not?
It's good you made me.
Aye, that'll do.
I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Aye, well, we were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the
Yeah.
market.
You finally
Давай, давай, неудача.
What? Oh, come on!
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Oldham in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is late already.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end. Who'd have thought it?
Drop by and see him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more. Well, if I have happened to pass his way, why not?
It's good you made peace with the Jellyivites. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
It'd be faster to play against a slug.
We were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to that? May the peace last.
Aye,
There's
that'll
no
do.
refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Oldham in a long time. He used
Да
to
ты
be the talk of the
сука.
whole village.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is late already.
Aren't those dice sad? That you're just letting them sit there?
Drop by and see him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one.
Then down another one.
This really is the... I want to try again.
Again?
If I have happened to pass his way,
Today's my lucky day.
Не может быть, уже сколько играю. Хоть раз-то должна повести.
aye well. We were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to that? May the peace last.
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Oldham in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is late already.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end. Who'd have thought it?
Drop by and see him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one.
Shit! What rotten luck!
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his
Этого сейчас
temper
должно
on.
решиться, давай.
Well, if I have happened to pass his way, though, why not?
It's good you made peace with the Jellyivites. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Aye, well. We were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to that? May the peace last.
There's There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Holbrook in a long time.
Lord.
He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
Так.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow issue is expressed.
I'm going to miss that old fight in the end. Who'd have thought it?
Drop by and see him sometime.
Yes, that'll do.
He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
What? Oh, come on.
Vent his temper on no more.
Shall we wait?
Well, if I have happened to pass his way, though,
Everyone is blind.
why not?
It's good you made peace with the Shelley-vites. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Aye, well. We were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
Давай, должна повести, пожалуйста.
We drink to that? May the peace.
Сука.
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Holbrook in a long time. He used to be the talk of the
Бля,
whole
нихуя
village.
себе.
Since we sorted
They're
things
yours,
out,
lad.
not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I think he's glad the whole meadow.
Good game, Fred.
О, ура.
Fortune's no luck. Bollocks.
Наконец-то! Сколько попыток было, блядь. Я уже, наверное, накидалась.
He's got no one. Maybe he'd like
Так.
to have a chat.
Hey! Dressed in yellow. You might be the fella I'm looking for.
Hey, what are you doing here?
Sorry, do I know you?
Of course. You're Bouchek, right? Only a week ago we were brawling over that girl in Jelly-Off.
Oh? And who won?
Well, me, of course. But it wasn't worth it. The girl was pretty, but as daft as a bag of rocks.
Ah, that's tough.
But now we've met again, we should have a toast.
As it happens, just now I'm looking for a girl.
And who isn't, my friend? Who isn't?
Well, that's true.
Let's drink to that, shall we?
Why not? I'd love
To
to.
your head.
I'm not Bushek, but
Ugh. Wine, of course. All the.
ugh, taste all.
Ah, just drink, Bushek.
I don't really.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more.
Так, у меня есть зелье против... Я выиграла с 500-й попытки. Так. Блин, у меня нет такого зелья, ладно.
If I have happened to pass his way, though, why not?
So we can find.
Got all the other badges.
Well, here's two.
Count on him to let you. All right.
So what are we waiting for? Let's play.
Yeah.
What would I do in a town full of monks?
I'm seriously curious about you,
Ну,
lad.
давай. Это еще 500 раундов будет.
Is what I'm hiding from.
In plain sight like this.
The greatest shade is under the candlestick.
Finally.
Ooh.
Yes. Finally, some peace and quiet.
Woman, you read my mind.
Shall we wait until it gets really dark?
Них...
Blind drunk.
Do you know
It's yours.
you rescued me?
That's what princes
Блядь, мне надо прям дохуя сделать.
Prince are you, hey?
Where have you been all my life?
In Prague.
Really?
And in Kuttenberg, Písek, Vienna, Hradec, Loni, Kolín, Poděbrad.
Good lord, you've been all over the place. Not even further than Sasau.
Well now, that is one place I have not been. What would I do in a town full of monks?
What are you doing here all alone? Such a pretty woman and no escort?
The escort is what I'm hiding from.
Like this.
Plain sight like this.
The greatest shade is under the candlestick.
Finally.
Нет.
Yes.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Woman, you read my mind.
Shall we wait until it gets really dark?
And everyone is blind drunk.
Do you know you actually rescued me?
That's what princes do.
What kind of prince are you, hey?
Where have you been all my life?
In Prague.
Really?
And in Kuttenberg, Písek, Vienna, Hradec, Louny, Kolín, Poděbrad.
Good lord, you've been all over the place. Even further than Sassa.
Well now, that is one place I have not been. What would I do in a town full of monks?
What are you doing here all alone? Such a pretty woman and no escort?
The escort is what I'm hiding.
Давай, ему тоже должна быть... Бля, почему ему везет-то, а?
Shade is under the candlestick.
Finally, we're alone.
Yes. Finally, some peace.
Like this?
Woman, you read my mind.
Просто нет. Ну, блядь, ему везет и все тут.
And everyone is blind drunk.
Do you know you actually rescued me?
That's what princes do.
What kind of prince are you, hey?
Where have you been all
1200.
In Prague.
Really?
And in Kuttenberg, Písek, Vienna, Hradec, Louny, Kolín, Poděbrad.
Good lord, you've been all over the place. Not a bit further than Sassa.
Well now, that is one place I have not been. What would I do in a town full of monks?
What are you doing here all alone? Such a pretty woman and no escort?
The escort is what I'm hiding from.
In plain sight like this?
The greatest shade is under the candlestick.
Finally,
Это
Don't be
пиздец.
a coward.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
woman, you read my mind.
Shall we wait?
Все, выиграл.
Excellent.
You have luck on your side.
You don't have to
I want to try it.
Still third.
You'll be...
We'll see about...
Are you, hey?
Where have you been all my life?
We'll see whose side luck is on today.
Kuttenberg, Písek, Vienna, Hradec, Louny, Kolín, Poděbrad.
Good lord, you've been all over the place. Not a bit further than Sassa.
Well now, that is one place I have not been. What would I do in a town full of monks?
What are you doing here all alone? Such a pretty woman and no escort?
The escort is what I'm hiding from.
In plain sight like this?
The greatest shade is under the candlestick.
Finally, we're alone.
Yes. Finally, some peace and quiet.
Woman, you read my mind.
Shall we wait?
And everyone is blind drunk. Where have you been all my life?
Aye, that'll do.
Really?
Kuttenberg,
Kurva! Bloody dice!
Louny,
Наконец-то.
Poděbrad.
Good lord, you've been all over the place. Not a bit further than Sassa.
Well now, that is one place I have not been. What would I do in a town full of monks?
What are you doing here all alone? Such a pretty woman and no escort?
The escort is what I'm hiding from.
In plain sight like this?
The greatest shade is under the candlestick.
Finally, we're alone.
Yes. Finally, some peace and quiet.
Woman, you read my mind.
Последний Рихтерш.
Gets really dark.
And everyone is blind drunk. Where have you been all my life?
In Prague.
Really?
And in Kuttenberg, Písek,
Aye,
Vienna,
that'll
Hradec,
do.
Louny, Kolín, Poděbrad.
Давай, курва.
Kurva! Bloody dice!
Охуенно.
Well,
Так,
that is one place I have not been. What would I do in a town
так, а
full of
если
monks?
так?
What are you
Мгм.
doing here all alone? Such a pretty woman and no escort?
The escort is what I'm hiding from.
In plain sight like this?
The greatest shade is under the candlestick.
Finally, we're alone.
Yes. Finally, some peace and quiet.
Woman, you read my mind.
Shall we wait until it gets really dark?
And everyone is blind drunk.
Do you know you actually
Давай, Индра, бля, не проебем.
Princes do.
What kind of prince
У нас отрыв хороший.
Where have you been
Дай
all my
бог.
life?
in Prague?
Really?
And in
Aye, that'll do.
Vienna, Hradec, Louny, Kolín,
Эти еще на фоне заебали.
Lord, you've been all over the
Давай, курва.
This.
further than
Курва.
Well now, that is one place I have not been. What would I do in a town
Ему как назло вести стало. Хоть бы проебал, хоть бы проебал. Пока не проебывает, блять. Вот как это? Это пиздец. Рисковый. Ну, все.
Great!
Ha! Two.
I want to try
Again. Oh. Good lord, you've been all over the place.
Maybe you're not playing for the first time, but you can't beat me.
That is one place I have not been. What would I do in a town full of monks?
What are you doing here all alone? Such a pretty woman
Вы ему зарядим, блять.
Escort is what I'm hiding from.
in plain sight like this.
The greatest shade is under the candlestick.
Finally,
Так, это 200.
Yes. Finally, some peace and quiet.
woman, you read my mind.
Shall we wait until it gets really dark?
Nothing worth mentioning.
Where have you been all my life?
In Prague
Really?
and in Gutenberg, Pisa,
Aye,
Vienna,
that'll
Prague,
do.
Loni, Kolin, Odibra.
Good lord, you've been all over the place.
Пиздец.
Further than
Ha-ha!
You can drink to that.
I want to try.
You never.
What are you doing here all alone?
I'm seriously curious about you, lad.
Escort is what I'm hiding from.
In plain sight like this.
The greatest shade is under the candlestick.
Finally,
Так, у меня...
Yes. Finally, some peace and quiet.
woman, you read my mind.
Shall we
Давай
wait
так.
until it gets really dark?
And everyone is blind drunk. Where have you been all my life?
In
Aye,
Prague
that'll do.
Really?
and in Gutenberg, Pisa, Vienna, Radec, Loni, Kolin, Odibra.
Like this.
Lord, you've been all over the place. I've got even further than Sasau.
Well, now, that is one place I have
Пиздец.
not been.
Wonderful.
You have.
You don't have.
I want to. You. Do you even need?
Escort?
The escort is what I'm hiding from.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it in my bones.
Do you know you actually rescued me?
That's what princes do.
What kind of prince are you, hey?
Finally, we're alone.
Yes. Finally, some peace and quiet.
Woman, you read my mind.
Shall we wait until it gets really dark?
And everyone is blind drunk. Where have you been all my life?
In Prague
Really?
and in Gutenberg,
Damn it.
Vienna,
They're yours, lad.
Kolin, Odibra.
Good lord, you've been all over the place. I've got even further than Sasau.
Well, now, that is one place I have not been. What would I do in a town full of monks?
What are you doing here all alone? Such a pretty woman and no escort?
The escort is what I'm hiding from.
In plain sight like this.
The greatest shade is under the candlestick.
Finally, we're alone.
Yes. Finally, some peace and quiet.
Woman, you read my mind.
Shall we wait until it gets really dark?
And everyone is blind drunk.
Do you know you actually rescued me?
That's what princes do.
What kind of prince are you, hey?
Where have you been all my life?
In Prague
Really?
and in Gutenberg,
Well,
Pisa,
You're not
Vienna,
afraid of anything.
Loni, Kolin, Odibra.
Good lord, you've been all over the place. I've gone even further than Sasau.
Well, now, that is one place I have not been. What would I do?
Have
in
you
a
lost
town
your
full of
mind? You're going to lose everything.
Such a pretty woman. Escort?
escort is what I'm
Сейчас ты будешь играть. Сейчас ты будешь играть. Его надо победить.
Like this.
Нет.
Finally, we're alone.
Yes. Finally, some peace.
Ну заебал сильный.
Woman, you read my mind.
Мгм.
Shall we wait until it gets really dark?
And everyone is
Тут без камеры.
Do you know you actually rescued me?
Well, fuck me.
Он все проебал хорошо. Он проебал это хорошо.
Сейчас ему там 4 четверки падает и все. У меня так было, кстати. В самом начальном лагере. 3 тройки оставили.
Видишь, я не все знаю. Сейчас он наберет, блять.
That's enough for me. Your turn.
Вот тут здесь что делать?
Пробуй 1, 2, 3. Блин, четверки нету, да? Поднёрку только оставь и переброси. И пятерку.
А,
If I was you, I'd take it.
Не то нажал, да. А у меня еще есть попытка.
2 тройки. И пятерка. 2 тройки и пятерка, нет раз? Нет, пятерку убирай тогда. Нет? Передай.
Сейчас выиграет скотина.
Как на всем деле? Сейчас, если он поведет, по идее, давай.
Все. А, вот. Все, последний ход 200 надо.
Выезжай. 3 тройки попробуй, слушай, 3 тройки у тебя. Все.
Передать?
Продолжить.
О, заебись.
One! I can't believe it.
Come on. It's not that bad, is it?
Нет.
It's just a badge.
Just a badge, and I don't have it.
Very droll, bailiff.
You don't know. I really don't. What?
How come?
She came up to me and started talking. She kept on about how she'd bet a week's.
Why didn't you tell me?
What was I supposed to say? The shame of it.
What now?
If you really
Ну вот сейчас
want
ты
my
пойдешь
badge,
играть.
you'll have to win it from the innkeeper.
And will she want? Well, that's just great.
Нет, надо у Бета выиграть.
Кстати, мотик какой. Тетя Моти. Ага. Кого? Да, но там формат не подходит. Странно, там формат не подходит.
So, when are you going?
I hear you won Thrush's gold badge.
Aye,
How about we play?
with you, eh? Why would I?
How about playing just for the fun of it?
Did you come down in the If I'm going to play with you, you'll have to offer something.
All right, I'm not going to force you.
Either wager something decent, or go and although it doesn't have anything.
Ни в какую не хочет. Говорит, деньги дай. А чё Генри так шатается? Ты напилась, что ли? Напилась, что ли? Чё он шатается-то?
What if I bet?
That sounds better. If I'm going to bet a gold badge,
How much then?
at least this much.
All right.
First,
200
I want to see
грошей.
you have something to bet.
Here you go.
I'll pluck you like a chicken.
Жесть.
I'm curious to see you play.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more. Well, if I happen to pass his way though,
In Prague.
why not?
It's good you made peace with the Shellyevites. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Aye, well, we were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to that?
That is one
May the peace last.
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Holbrook in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. This big geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I
Like
think he's
that.
glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end. Who'd have thought
Hopefully I'll do it again.
Then see him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to
Just like that.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more. Well, if I have happened to pass his way, why not?
It's good you made peace with the Shellyevites. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
Aye, well, we were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to
Да.
that?
What would I do in
May
a
the
town
peace
full of
last.
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Holbrook in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
Let it be now. I want to play too, you know.
Meadow issue is laid to rest.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end. Who'd have thought it?
Drop by and see him sometime then. He's an old man. He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his
Sakra.
temper on no more.
What a silly goose I am for playing.
If I have happened to pass his way, why not?
It's good you made peace with the Shellyevites. I thought I'd never live to see the day.
А, это тройка.
We were
Три
crawling
тройки.
over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to that? May the peace last.
There's no refusing the bailiff. Good health. I haven't heard anything from Holbrook in a long time. He used to be the talk of the whole village. But since we sorted things out, not a word.
Don't worry, he's still old and still contrary. That lisping geezer.
No change then, eh?
But he's doing well, and I
Sakra.
glad the whole meadow issue is laid to rest.
I'm going to miss that old fart in the end.
Так, сейчас
Who'd
главное
have thought
набрать.
it?
Drop by and see him sometime then.
Хотя бы.
He's an old man.
Так.
He's got no one. Maybe he'd like to have a chat.
Poor fella ain't got no one to vent his temper on no more. Well, if I have happened to pass his way, pretty woman, why not?
It's
Have
good
you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything.
to see the day.
Aye, well, we were crawling over that meadow like fishwives in the market.
You finally realised that, eh? Should we drink to that? May the peace last.
You were suspicious.
Выиграл.
Sakra. Why did I agree?
Where's my badge?
Here you go.
Now pay me back my last wager.
Oh, all right.
No
Целуй.
change then, eh?
But he's doing well.
Жестко
Glad
пьяный.
the whole meadow issue is laid to rest.
Poppy or cream cheese?
А тут все уже закончилось, что ли? Блин, а он тут стоит.
And I'd hate to say something.
Ну, не знаю, видимо, все уже. Подожди, а вдруг... Виды, конечно. Подожди, а есть?
Нету.
Чтобы отрезветь нету, да, ничего такого? Уже пробовала.
What an embarrassment.
This spot. Well, I've had
С кем поговорить
Henry?
можно.
I just saw Yurko, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
Разбирайся с этим.
I'm sorry. I wasn't watching him closely enough.
And I thought I could rely on you. Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything. Well, since you've served me well, I'll introduce you to Lord von Berghoff when he arrives. If you're still interested, that is.
I certainly am. I'd be honored.
I'll just introduce you to him, nothing more. Lord von Berghoff is a distinguished nobleman, and as such, and don't be offended now, he's not that interested in commoners.
I don't mind. What matters is that I finally get to meet him.
I'm kind of glad things are tattered between us.
So am I. A year ago, our fellas and yours were at each other's throats. And look at us.
Здесь ждать нельзя. Сколько еще пьянства будет длиться? Не показано.
Yes? What do you need?
You're a little nervous,
Бить
aren't you?
начали?
Not at all.
Когда?
That's a lovely yellow attire you're wearing. You're exactly the kind of fella I'm looking for.
Well, it wasn't me. I swear to God. I don't know anything.
You don't say. Then why does Chamberlain Ulrich suspect you personally?
It's not my fault. I swear. It's the devil himself who guides my hand. I'm completely defenseless against him.
I don't care who guides your hand. Tell me where I can find...
I've got it all here.
What?
Here. Take it if you like.
The apothecary's badge? And what about the rest? Why are you giving it to me?
I don't need it. Just don't tell anyone. All right?
Wait now. I'm looking for a woman, not some lost trinket.
I haven't kidnapped any woman. I couldn't even do it with my crippled back.
All right. I better get going then.
Remember, don't tell anyone. I'll sit on my hands from now on.
What about your daughter? Has she found
And yours were at each other's throats.
While you keep watch, stop making excuses and tell me, where have you been?
I'm not making excuses. I must have eaten something.
If you're sick, you should have told me and found a replacement. There is no use in running to the privy all the time.
Listen, old man, don't your horses need new shoes?
Shoes?
If any of the guests get sick, it'll be the talk of the county. If I find out you're
We'll wait and see. And keep an eye on Von Berghoff's Chamberlain. He gets
Everyone is blind drunk.
I'm sorry.
Where have you been all my life?
In Prague.
Really?
Oh, you again? I might have known. When a woman goes missing, who else would I find her with?
You two know each other?
Unfortunately. What are you doing here? Can't you see I have company?
Yeah, she's why I'm here.
Too bad, pal. I saw her
Привет.
first.
Нормально.
Certainly not sharing.
You can both have me.
Don't even think about it.
I did not say anything.
Listen, Enelin, the Chamberlain is looking for you, and
Who's Enelin? She told me her name was Kvieta.
Why are you bothering my girl?
you again.
What do you mean, your girl? Bugger off, arsehole.
I was talking to her first. I was just getting some wine.
Kvieta doesn't give a damn about you. Got it? Go and find a corner somewhere where you can pull your plonker, and next time try your luck with someone any more on your level, yokel.
So, you've gagged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick?
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own. Did you really send him to get wine?
Yes, just to get rid of him, the drunken nuisance.
If you'd stayed with the Chamberlain, you wouldn't have to deal with this. That's why you're here, remember?
I won't go back to him. No way.
Why won't you? We had a deal.
We never agreed on anything like that.
What did he want from you?
I'm not going to speak of it. When I said no, he got mad for a while, but then he gave me a ring and started promising more and more.
I knew right away there was something off about that Ulrich.
All right. Well, what am I supposed to say to the Chamberlain now? If I don't bring you back, he'll have me kicked out of here.
What do I care? We never agreed on that.
Well, then at least give him back the ring he gave you so he doesn't take you for a thief.
No problem. I wouldn't have kept it anyway. And if that's not enough, you can threaten to tell everyone what he wanted me to do.
But I don't know what that was.
Ah, but he doesn't know that. I'm sure he'll think twice about kicking you out.
What will the miller say?
That's not my problem.
So maybe I should go and tell Ulrich how I fared.
And I'll go too. As far away from here as I can.
Wait a moment, Petal. What's the rush?
Well, I can stay a little while. A young jackrabbit like you needs no more than that anyway.
Ugh. Save that for when I'm gone.
Finally, we're alone.
Yes. Finally.
So, what shall I have?
Join us for a toast.
I'm sorry.
I must have eaten something bad.
If you're sick, you should have told me and found a replacement.
I found Kvieta.
Where is she then? Is she all right?
I'm supposed to tell you not to wait for her. She's not coming back.
What? Why?
I don't know. But she looked really scared when I found her. God knows what scared her so much. You wouldn't happen to know what it might be. I mean, you were with her all this time. Alone.
I wasn't alone with her. She sent me to get wine.
Right. Well, now she's gone. I'm sorry.
Well, what's to be done? I have other things to worry about anyway.
About Lord von Berghoff. Why isn't he here yet?
I'd like to know that too. I've already sent my men. If he doesn't arrive, the ceremony will have to start without him.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I sent someone to look for them.
but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Чё он скрыто?
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Right back where we started.
Von Burgov's not coming, so why stay here? I'll congratulate the newlyweds and go.
Shall we go looking for him, sir?
No!
Why didn't Lord von Burgov come? I thought you were waiting.
If I did, my son might... I don't know why he's not here. The chamber...
Sir, do you know where I can find your son?
Sorry, I haven't seen them. Don't bother them too much. Let them have...
You all right?
I'm going to puke!
Yes, Jan and I
We're going to be celebrating till morning anyway, so who cares?
You younker, go ahead.
They have come to
I help you eternal rest.
Why didn't Lord von Burgov?
How should I know? Preserve her?
If he gets drunk again,
Don't bother me now, Henry.
Lord von Berghoff was supposed to come. I suppose they wanted to wait until the last moment.
We're going to be celebrating till
Crazy?
morning anyway. So who
I don't feel well. I'd like to learn.
There's no...
Have you seen Alder and Agnes?
No! But I don't see...
Ugh, pig.
So what? We're not a wedding, are we not? And anyone who doesn't drink is...
Ugh.
I haven't got this drunk since my brother's wedding.
Have you seen your sister and young Lord Semin? I want to give them my best wishes for their marriage.
I think I saw them going into the cellar. Their marriage has lasted barely half.
Can't be that bad, surely.
If I had old Samin for a father.
You're my friend. You'll have a drink with me. It will be the last one today.
Christ!
I'm sorry.
Pardon me. Why did he leave? What are you...
I'm Henry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I was hoping to find you both here. Sir Alder as well. Come now, dry your tears. What's the matter, eh?
It's Alder.
Did he...
No. He just disappeared. Left practically right from the...
But why? You two look so happy.
I was hoping he'd stay at home more after we were married. Instead of always riding off somewhere. What a silly goose I am.
What was so urgent that it couldn't wait until morning?
I don't know. He didn't tell me, but he often rides off in a hurry.
Didn't he at least tell you when he'd be back?
No. Sometimes he comes back in the evening. Sometimes he's gone for days. He doesn't want to talk about it at all.
I heard he deliberately rushed the ceremony.
Everyone wanted to wait for Sir Otto von Berghoff. He was supposed to be the guest of honor. But Alder was on edge all day. Especially after that messenger arrived. He got impatient and said he wanted to have the ceremony right away.
What messenger?
He didn't carry any lord's colours, just a rider. He came in, exchanged a few rushed words with Alder, and then rode off again. And a little while after the ceremony, Alder rode off too.
Don't worry. He'll be back soon. Nobody would leave a pretty girl like you alone for long.
He couldn't care less about me. His father arranged the marriage mainly for the money they're getting from my pa.
I think he really loves you. During the ceremony, he was gazing at you like an apparition of the Virgin Mary.
Then why would he disappear right after? I'm probably the only bride ever to be abandoned at her own wedding. I'll be a laughing stock. Oh well, I've already cried buckets. I could use a drink. How about you?
That doesn't sound like a good idea. A bride is supposed to be chaste, fragile, pure.
And the groom is supposed to at least be present, for God's sake. And what?
Oh, shouldn't you slow down? The night is still young.
Mother said all a girl has to do is lie down and...
Wow.
The booze! Oh, fucking hell! It's you again!
Fight!
Fuck off, move! You wanna fuck the bride, huh?
It's not what you
Hypocrite!
think!
What are you doing, you drunken fool?
Someone's been coveting the neighbour's wife, eh?
Bollocks!
I'm not gonna blame you. You might have waited until this all went home.
Да, бля. Ну ладно.
Hey, get him!
You'll hack us to pieces! We'll finish. What do you want? Had enough, donkey? At him! He's got no chance alone!
Quickly, for the love of God, sort out this rabble before they turn everything into firewood!
Cursed luck.
Well. Distinguished guests.
For the love of God. Does it have to be him?
Trust me, friend.
О, кобыла. Ай, на меня.
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
We need to have a word with you.
Would your graces care to sit?
I think not.
What brings you to my humble rectory, gentlemen?
Are you all packed, Godwin? I heard you got kicked out of your humble rectory.
So who do I owe that to? You wouldn't have had anything to do with this, would you, Hanush?
You've no one to thank for that but yourself, Godwin. If you hadn't been living like an animal, you wouldn't be regretting it now.
You're wrong, though. I don't regret anything.
And I trust you won't regret hearing us out now. We have a secret mission for you.
I'm all ears, Sir Radzi.
Do you know about Lord Capon's mission?
Aye. I heard a word or two about that. Where was it you sent him? Trotsky?
Yes, to Sir Otto von Berghoff's castle.
Royal Chamberlain von Berger. The League of Lords fella.
You know more than I'd expect from you.
It doesn't surprise me. I also know that Trotsky is about 3 days' ride away.
2 days, weather permitting.
The young lord should have been back long since then, shouldn't he?
He should. But he's not.
And now you want me to find out why he's not here yet.
That's right. You'll go to Trotsky and see if anything's happened to him.
Why don't you send Henry after him? As far as I know, he's always done a good job for you.
That's exactly why he went with Capon.
So it's more serious than I thought. All right. I'll do it.
Well, that went better than I expected.
Oh, don't get ahead of yourself. I won't rest until my nephew is safely back in Perkstein.
When should I go?
Right away.
За нами выслали. Так ты на Твиче смотри. Бля.
Fuck! Did they have to lock us up in here of all places? I have a feeling these walls are moving. The cell is getting smaller and smaller. Can you hear me? Let me out! Hey! Hear me!
Give it a rest. No one's coming.
I feel like we're going to be crushed here.
Почему я в тюрьме лучше выгляжу? Чем когда в шмотках.
Listen here, Henry. I
Привет.
wanted to say,
Да, нормально.
well, that I'm glad to see you again. Henry?
Well, it sounds like the great Sir Hans Capon is getting ready to apologize. But why?
Well, because I'm just sorry, I suppose. And nevertheless, Henry, I wanted to say that, well...
Так на ютубе-то дропов нет.
I behaved badly. Awfully.
All right. I accept your apology. All water under the bridge, eh? Old pal.
Thanks. So, what were you getting up to the whole time, anyway?
I was working in the blacksmith's forge in Takov.
Oh, well, lucky for you, you have a trade you could work at.
Sort of. Most of the time I was actually chasing after lost carts or scrambling over the rocks looking for hermits.
Well, at least you weren't bored, eh?
What about you?
I also stuck to what I'm best at.
What, boozing and whoring?
Fucking Hunting.
You were poaching?
Only commoners poach. I was hunting in the territory of another noble. Without his permission, admittedly.
But that's a capital crime.
Ah, bollocks! It's nothing to worry about.
Heaven help us.
Shh, quiet! There's something going on outside the door.
Have you seen Captain Thomas? Yarrick says he's in a bad way.
He's right. Them fuckers cut him up good.
Last I heard from Father Nicodemus, though, was that his wounds are healing.
Aye. Only he's been struck down by a fever. And the Sawbones is away with Sir Otto.
Good God.
Captain Thomas! Yes! He met us before we reached the pond, didn't he? We showed him our letter.
But he's in a fever. You heard them.
Oh, we'll deal with that somehow. Hey!
Leave it be.
Hey! Open up, you rabble! We're messengers from Ratai. Your captain can confirm it. Do you hear?
Again?
Those damned fools won't give us any peace.
Come on, fellas! Be reasonable. We're envoys of the Lord of Lipa.
Да, давай.
It's about time. Just you wait till Lord von Berghoff hears how you treat a noble.
You come with me to the courtyard. Chamberlain says we ain't gonna waste bread on you for nothing. We've got a job for you.
What about me? I want to talk to the captain right now.
You want to talk to God, fella. You're getting the gallows for poaching.
What? You can't hang a nobleman.
Jesus, wait! Hear that? That bell's tolling for you, mate. 12 more times, and the priest will come for you. Hans!
But you can't!
Hans, don't worry, I'll fix it! Move it!
I'm a nobleman! You hear me? I'm a noble! I'm Sir Hans Capon of Bergstein.
Бля.
So, if you want to get out of here, you'll have to make amends and work off your debt. For a start, you can carry all the charcoal from this wagon up to the store.
Wait, though. What's going to happen with Capon?
With that madman? He was poaching, so he'll swing.
But he really is a noble.
Ain't you a bit old for fairy tales, son? Once the bell tolls for the 12th time, it won't matter a damn who he used to be anyway. If you want to do something for him, pray. And best pretend you don't know him.
Your Captain Thomas can testify that we're envoys from Ratai. It's the truth, I swear.
Don't you say a word about our captain. We don't know if the poor fellow will live to see morning. They moved him during the night to the chapel at the very top of the Maiden. It seems only God can help him
Мишки,
now.
понятно. Кстати, смычки у тебя около конюшни попросит вернуть его четки, которые он Кости проиграл священнику.
And can I go there? I really have to talk with Captain Thomas.
Don't fucking annoy me, fella. You got off lightly so far, believe me.
What? You won't even let me pray in the chapel?
We will not. You're not allowed inside at all. And don't let me catch you snooping around there.
Why did they move your captain to the chapel? All that way up?
So he'd be closer to God. Either the good Lord will help him, or take him to his bosom. The captain's in a really bad way. And our Sawbones is away with Lord von Berghoff.
What about my things? You took everything away from me.
That's what happens to people in jail. When we set you free, you'll get your stuff back. In the worst case, we might keep something to cover the damages you caused at the wedding. Got it?
Got it. Do you always ring the bells before an execution?
Aye, it's a local custom. They say back in the past, the local lord slept through a scheduled execution, and they had to release the condemned man. Don't worry, that won't happen today.
What happens when I'm done with this?
What do you reckon? You'll get another job, and when there's no more work for you, you can bugger off wherever you like.
That's all.
Aye?
Бля,
What do you
это до
expect?
хрена.
The axe? Lord von Bergov is strict, but he ain't a tyrant. But poaching now, that's...
Я Twitch открою. А то это писел. Писал. Он сейчас просто сотрется. Так. Вроде открыла.
I'll get to work then.
Good lad. The store's up by the gate to the inner bailey. Orsina the blacksmith is idling around, or go down to the outer bailey where they're building a no wandering around where you're not allowed.
Yeah, yeah.
Так, куда их нести? С.
Not enough pretty girls for my liking. It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you.
Why wouldn't they when it's true? It'll be bad, I tell you.
I don't know. Seems to me it's always the same. Bad.
Well, it'll be even worse. Look, there's a rabble running rampant over the countryside.
Я должна все три утащить.
Leave it alone, would you? It was nice. Good food.
Почему время не идет?
Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking.
It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you.
I'm all ears, master philosopher.
It's clear as a bell. Everything was fine as long as we had a king.
Still got a king, though.
Кент. С кнопкой, блин. Пока вроде ни одного не было.
Someone will overhear and you'll get in trouble. It was nice. Good food and drink. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Not enough pretty girls for my liking.
It's a lot better here in Trotsky.
Let's hope the bride doesn't hear you. She might take offense.
Так, сейчас я, получается, отмычки. Конюшня, где я сразу говорю быстро. Кстати, что мне стрим лагает? Из-за того, что я все открыла, что ли? Так, сейчас сек. Проверю диспетчер. Чуть подлагивает, как будто. Вроде все закрыто.
That's that.
Сейчас к кузнецу.
It's from all those.
I finished.
How should I know? They told me to think up some job for you, so you wouldn't be idle.
Что тут написать ему? Сказать.
Well, I'd say there's plenty of work to do around here. I'll gladly help you with something.
Aye, but I've only got work in the forge, and that ain't for everyone. I'm a respected tradesman here, understand?
I'm a blacksmith too, even if I don't look the part right now.
Oh, really?
Aye. My pa was a blacksmith. A respect.
Then you might actually be some use to me. I'll tell you what. Go to the forge. So fire it up and make some horseshoes for Kabat. He's our... And there's only one nag stabled here now that is lord...
All right. How many should I make?
How many legs does a...
4.
Smart lad. We've got one horse. That's 4 times 1. But Kabat's already...
1.
You'll find everything you need in the trunk in...
All right. But I was told not to go there.
And now I'm telling you to go. And when it's done, bring it to me to...
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. Good food and drink. Lots of guests. No wonder they get upset. He might not be so hard.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith? He loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the... Where's that fool of a blacksmith? Like always, he loiters around.
I'll never finish it like this.
When you need him, he
I should move
vanishes
it.
like the wind.
I'm always hitting the same place. That's no good.
Иди делай.
Кто запустил? Ты что? Я начала.
It's completely cold.
Иди куй.
Иди куй, нет.
Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith? Where's that blacksmith? Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
Well, I'm about half done.
That damn wretch! Crucifix! Where's that blacksmith? Damn wretch!
Finally.
Where's that?
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
Where's that fool of a blacksmith?
Have you seen errors in the scribe recently?
About that horse. Well?
Yeah.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to.
No.
You're a smart one. He's our just between the two.
It was nice. Good food and drink.
I brought you those horseshoes.
That took long enough. I've only got one horse. And you know who gets in the shit?
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here. Or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before.
What did you do before?
You're a bit inquisitive.
Well, I get the feeling you're...
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living.
Not quite. I'd also...
But I'll tell you.
Let's see what you've got.
Take care then, and thanks for nothing. It was nice. Good food. But then I'd clear my throat and straight
Like always, he loiters around here all day, and when you need him, he vanishes like the wind.
А где отмычки, не поняла.
miserable blacksmith. Where is he now?
На какой полке отмычки? Благодарю.
Здесь сундук.
Все, я забрала.
Thomas is a virtuous, faithful, and...
Guard?
Must you interrupt me at my prayers?
Sorry to bother you, but I heard
you know Thomas.
Well, that's a really...
Talk. What do you expect? Thomas is lying in a fever upstairs. Them bastards cut him up good.
What exactly?
He was badly wounded and only a few days ago he called...
And the maiden...
You in Trotsky for the first time, eh? We call the second one the Crone. That...
And the Maiden Tower.
You in... We call the...
I'll be going.
Thanks. To take care of...
Так.
Good servant, Captain Thomas. Thomas is a virtuous...
What's the matter, good one?
Because of that damn blacksmith. And wait, the lock on my spice chest is stuck. And Sir Otto will be back any time. How am I to bake gingerbread?
How can the blacksmith...
How do you think? He always takes this bit of... And then he promises to change the lock.
But the blacksmith...
I know he is. Only he tells me to...
Yeah, seems to me...
I wouldn't be surprised the lady...
Can I help you somehow?
No. Unless you can pick...
Sure. As it happens.
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed there.
Never mind that. You go... I burned the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no.
Excuse me.
After all, I'm just a stupid cook fanker who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Pfui!
It happens. Just watch where you're going.
Hail Mary.
Sir...
You? Christ! First you cause mayhem and...
I noticed...
How could a vagabond...
One vagabond isn't...
And what are you doing here?
I'm here to gain experience. Prague University, of course.
Oh.
Oh, I understand.
Well...
Anyway,
Yes.
Did you get advice from anyone about it?
Well, I talked to our... So I went to Colin.
Yes?
It's a little awkward for me to...
Master Chamberlain, I'm here as a practitioner of the medical arts.
All right.
I would expect so.
Well, that I should get more silver when there's a full moon.
Really?
No, but there'll be a full...
I understand. Tell me, Master does it hurt all the time?
No.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's...
And does it get...
Yes.
Tell me, sir, what about you? But that's...
Not I. Who would be...
I'm not sure what you mean.
Actually, neither...
With your permission...
What?
Don't worry, I'll...
When it comes upon me, I... No.
Do your hands...
Well, I'm not...
I believe you're...
That's what the...
Unfortunate.
Can't you get me that...
I'll go and get something.
Good.
Do you know how I can get up to the chat?
You can't. Only as usually.
I understand.
Thank you kindly, young man.
The second toll for Hans.
Mhm.
Don't gobble everything up, fella.
Scrub your own. You'll have to wait. I've been here for ages.
I suppose you're aware.
Damn right. Like, I know they're or at least a bit of.
I can see if I.
Hey, I need some.
You might be.
Thanks. Well, at least I won't starve.
You're welcome.
You?
Who are you?
Me?
And what were you doing?
I thought we straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea.
What's your name?
What's it to you?
I'm Henry. And you are.
I already told you.
We both know you're.
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell.
They let me out.
Really?
The Chamberlain sent me.
That slimy toad?
Well, you look like you know your way around.
Why should I?
I'm not stupid.
Oh, yeah?
Well, for instance, don't forget. And you'll still.
And you too? No. And now.
Все, ладно. Не. Разделено надо. Отмычки есть?
Да.
Смотри, вот это надо. Откуда все забрать? Из комнаты напротив есть готовый отделение. В сундуке в Гэвелде.
Он сложный. О, получилось. Так, камергеры тут где? Тут где-то.
Sir, about...
Yes?
I've got something for you.
About time. This? It looks...
Definitely. It will balance your humours. So.
All right. Thanks, then.
And now you ought to go and lie down.
Lie down? Me?
Sir, medicine isn't enough.
Oh, all right, then.
And another thing.
Yes? What is it?
I've always wanted to take a look at your chapel. I'm a great admirer of the master who painted the altar there.
Oh, go where you want. I'll inform the guards.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Come on now.
The third toll. I better get moving.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to his mischief again?
Well, you could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the wheel or something.
Who was it?
Shouldn't be anyone here. That property belongs to someone else.
Cool.
What was Lord Senin's wedding like?
It was nice.
Ну, снадобье. Там 2. Ну, я спиздила, типа. Лихорадки. Так вот, есть. А чё? Есть оно, а чё?
Есть?
Есть. Да. Куда это? Я просто не понимаю, куда. Куда, говорю?
Вот, ты правильно шел. И вот туда направо.
Наверх?
Да.
Тут нарушаю закон.
Дальше, 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 влево.
Сюда?
Да. Влево это...
Ну а чё да говоришь?
Я говорю да, влево. Тише. Опустили сюда, все.
Да, вроде.
Он тебя должен наверх пропустить. Не, проходи просто.
No, please.
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. The chapel is closed. Unless you're a priest. Which I presume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
I heard that your brother is lying in a fever, so I brought something for him that might help.
Really? I don't know what to say. And I was against dragging Thomas to the chapel. I felt it would only burden him more.
God moves in mysterious ways. We ought to administer it to him quickly.
Yes, of course.
Ну, тут у тебя рука тяжелая. Я подрисую. Ты упали.
His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
Только типа. О, жалко его. Так я успела? Да-да, нет, нет.
I urge you all to be vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug, and worst of all, a poacher. And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Ratoi.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble! Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
А ну, блядь. Нет! О, фух, блядь. Что, кобыла прискакала или кто? А, этот. Салам алейкум. Не торопился, блядь. А, это этот.
What the hell is going on?
Какого хуя?
It was just it's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble.
That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
Шляхтичи.
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Ratai, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it? Well, it was somewhat unexpected. I must say, it was the first time I had a noose around my neck, and it wasn't the most pleasant experience.
Please, accept my apologies, sir. And that of my chamberlain, too. Is that not so, Ulrich? I must say in his defense that he had my orders not to admit anyone to the castle, and to be cautious.
I understand, sir. At home, some bandits got into Tamberg by subterfuge, and it cost us a lot of effort to reconquer it.
I'm glad you understand. Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
I wouldn't be so bold as to suggest that, sir. We are merely interested in whether you would sit down at the negotiating table with us. It's necessary to discuss the future of the kingdom, whether it's to be a common one or not.
The future is still a long way off for me, Lord Capon. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits
Пускай
riding
Радзик.
roughshod all over. As we all know,
Рацик.
to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience
хоть
of that
этот
at home too,
Рацик.
sir. Only a short time ago, we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy. So we have common interests, too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed, you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from
Да хватит чихать там.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you
Выйдите, блядь, из переговоров, вы что чихаете, блядь.
And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Исчихались там, блядь.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Сука, 4 раза уже.
Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor, A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Thoth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. I'm sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Uri here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you'll find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount. And therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish. Gentlemen, follow me.
А что, можно что-то пожрать у вас? Ладно.
Allow me to...
Yeah.
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're gonna act like nothing happened, then you're mistaken.
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Что-то тут интересного.
What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offense.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are
А, нет, тут такого красного. Ладно. До свидания, спасибо.
It wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realized that.
You couldn't have realized. Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologize. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Please excuse him. He's been through a lot, as I'm sure you understand.
It is understandable, of course. I was just hoping that our relationship would be a bit warmer after that, regrettable misunderstanding. Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumor has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost. The jail cells are down there. But I believe you are already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
All too well, thanks.
Какой конь?
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we...
What do you want here, you scoundrel? Why'd you barge in here?
Show me your wares. A word about the price.
Well... Aye, that'll do.
Come here.
Ave Maria.
So, Master Chamberlain, are you feeling...
I don't want to hex it, but I'm a lot better.
That's good. It's a sign that your humors are back in balance.
I'll be careful, thank
you. Is there any work around the Demons?
Quiet! I don't, but yes, unfortunately.
You mean horned ones?
Do you know any other kind? But I suppose you could do it?
You want me to get involved with hell? At least tell me more about it.
Ah, you know the times with war, bandits. The devil took the castle is built upon an ancient, though fortunate. The spawn of hell shows up here from time to time, and I want you to improve your standing with me and help me out.
How many do you think there are?
A lot. Certainly more than there are sinners in the region. Expect at least 10 beasts for every soul.
That's some army. And I've never seen a real demon before. So what needs to be done?
Our cooks, Manietta and Berto, were complaining about the creature. Ossina, the castle blacksmith, was also blabbering. The good news is it's only for now. We have to act quickly to prevent the panic from spreading any further.
What did you do about it in the past? I reckon this isn't the first time you've had to deal with it.
We usually cleansed the infested places with except for that one year when
Lord von Berghoff has my admin. How long did they fight? And what kind of armor was Lucifer wearing?
In any case, and then simply make sure. I'm sure both the scribe Erazim and Father. The question is if you're up to it.
I'm ready to scour the castle and try. Could you arrange for me to be able to go wherever I want in the...
Very well. You can, but don't stay any longer than necessary. In other words, I'll let the guards and servants know. If anyone asks...
You said something about a priest and an apostle.
We've always used either holy water or magic water. Which one would you...
I reckon the holy water...
If I recall, I believe you can do it. But don't make too much of a...
The Chamberlain said you know something about the demons haunting the castle.
Those monsters are back again. Last summer, we only heard them scratching the walls and roof with their claws. But they got a lot more bold this time. They're leaving charred marks on my wooden spoons, throwing clumps in...
Don't worry. The Chamberlain is taking this very seriously. He sent me to take care of it.
My eyes and ears aren't what they used to be, but be on the lookout for people. That's how the demons disguise themselves.
All right. I'll keep an eye out. Where should I look for them?
They're coming from the other side of the castle, below the maiden, I swear.
How should I deal with them?
Of course. Everyone, you have to find 5 fireplaces in the palace, under the maiden, and sprinkle water on them. Be careful to sprinkle within the width of your little finger. 9, and every 3rd drop.
I'll take care of it. I hope I can do it exactly as you...
And one more thing to take to heart, but most of all, don't...
The Chamberlain said you know...
Of course I do. But I don't know what to think anymore. I keep finding hair in my food. Someone hides...
Oh, that sounds...
It's about... Do you have any... Oh, but nobody...
Where should I...
They must be coming from the other side.
Bertha told...
Oh, that old I always knew it.
Let me guess. I'm going to have to go around fire...
9? But you're mostly right. You have to douse the ground and that creates...
All right.
That's hard to describe. Together they form the...
Don't worry. Hopefully I won't...
If I were you...
The devil...
And the old... The sooner you get rid of them.
God be with you. Keep the peace, and we'll stay friends.
The Chamberlain mentioned...
You're damn right.
According to the cooks, they're crawling all over the place.
I'm sure at least half a dozen if the Chamberlain didn't...
Of course he told me.
I'm glad to give those...
Tell me what you...
You know the inside of the place. I've seen... I'd start...
All right.
Greetings to you.
I'll have a look at your web. A word about the price.
All right, why not?
Here, plus a bit on top.
Well, well, thanks a lot. It happens. Just watch where you're going next.
Черт, я изгоняю. Так, я сейчас на старице. Кропить водой. Где, блядь? Пока не очень понимаю.
I apologize.
Как окропить водой? Где? Нужно окропить водой.
Знаю, найди кувшин, набери воды.
Нет, водой, которую мне дали.
Тут у тебя не помощник?
What would you like?
A little more here.
Is this how they clean floors around here now?
A little more here.
What was that shrieking?
I hope I'm doing this right.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
That should do it. I hope I'm doing this right. don't show yourself here again.
What was that murmuring?
Hey, you can't just walk around here without permission. That's right.
That should do it.
I'm always glad. Maybe next.
A little more here. That should do it.
Greetings to you.
Good to see you.
Greetings. That should do it.
Careful.
Privies for the soldiers, but not a demon in sight. Ah, you must have been wrong about the place you described to me was just a shitter.
You're right. My bad. I realised.
So where should I start looking?
I was actually going to send you to the palace below the Maiden Tower. It's upstairs, near Lord von Burgos and the Burgrave's chambers. I hear a mysterious door appears right next to the staircase leading to the tower. It must be the devil's work.
All right then. I'll take a look.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Oh, great. Another shitter.
Ave Maria.
The place you sent me to was just another privy. I'm starting to lose my patience.
Oops, excuse me a
Where the hell are these demons? Tell me.
Look around the staircase leading to the scribe's chamber, near the maid's quarters. It's between the palace below the crone and the tower. That...
I swear, if this is another shitter...
Of course not. I wouldn't dare threaten the security of the castle.
If there's nothing there, you'll have me to answer to.
I'm sure you'll find something.
Third time's the charm.
Терте еще. Зачем тебе еще? Что такое радость? Делал то, что хотел сделать давно. Брат. Говорить не надо, но...
I'm just making a fool of myself.
Сигнал, чертей. Догнулись.
Blacksmith?
Let me guess. You didn't find...
I'm done looking for them.
There's no need to anyway. You made so much noise, the demon... Christ! To think, I'd find a moron 3 times!
So you were just wasting my time?
Not at all! Next time your belly starts rumbling, you'll know...
I feel like I've been possessed by a demon.
Have you lost your sense of try me, lad? You'll be leaving this...
You're lucky I don't have the time to do...
Oh, lucky me. See you around.
Пиздец ему. Сейчас пожалуюсь. Стоять.
I took care of those demons. They shouldn't be a problem anymore. I didn't see or hear any of them. I reckon it was just rats.
Hopefully things will quieten down again for a while. Most importantly...
I decided to help Ossiner as well. I can still smell that stench everywhere.
He got you too, did he? He tries that prank on all the newcomers to the castle.
You knew? Why didn't you warn me?
I wouldn't want to spoil his fun.
Anyway, the job is done.
Trotsky Castle, held by Sir Otto von Berghoff, chairman of the provincial court, thanks you.
I didn't fight Lucifer like Sir Otto, but I'm glad I could help.
And I'm glad that all I have left to deal with this...
You've got a lot to do.
There's always something to do at a big castle. Also, don't think you can continue to move freely. You are hereby... Nevertheless, since the minions of hell didn't reach the castle's coffer, be with you.
Yeah, the place by the Jehorovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite been up
master.
to his mischief again? Good to hear. He looked like he had one foot in the grave not long ago.
Aye, but now it's like he's been left off the leash.
Got his appetite back. I went to see him, but he threw me out. And you're surprised? But it was just a simple misunderstanding.
What are you here for, friend?
What do you have for sale? Let's talk about the price.
Sure. Why not?
That?
And my.
me, doggy.
What do you want? You speak up or...
Show me your where. I'd like to discuss the...
Sure.
Here.
My.
I'm here for some horse tack. I hear you have something for me.
Well, fuck me blind. You got out of jail yesterday and today you've got a horse. Fuck, I wouldn't mind having your kind of luck. But you're fucking things up for me and making a mess. And I don't want to... I've got the tack ready, but I've been ordered to show you our herring first. You so kindly take a look at him in the stable.
I took a look at...
And?
I'll take him.
Good. He ain't the fastest, but he'll work. An honest stock, too. From the cement... I've heard that wind is blowing.
So I heard.
Well, let's not forget about your horse. He's there.
Ah, don't worry. I'm right at home with horses. I learned to ride with cumans on my tail.
Well, I'll be damned. Oh, but even an experienced horseman like you needs equipment, as you well know. You can tack him up yourself.
Sure. Thanks.
Farewell.
How's life treating you?
Not too bad. Good to see you.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
I'm ready. We can go.
We can't. We wouldn't make it to Nabokov and back by sunset. We'll meet at the second gate tomorrow at sunrise.
Дебил мой, вот. Мгм.
Сколько у меня там сообщений?
Сколько я просто показывать?
А?
Просто показала, мне стрим идет. Блять.
What are you doing, lurking around without a light? Get
Да
a
у меня
sword!
нет факела, что ты орешь на меня?
Or I'll put you in the stocks.
Так лучше,
And
блин.
oh, there was light, and he saw that it was good. Now move along.